So Sony just had their state of play for the month of September 2022, and it was okay. It was okay. Welcome back to another Tech Control video. Sony just had their state of play for the month of September 2022, roughly about an hour ago from the moment of me recording this. And they came out and they did exactly what they said that they were going to do. This was more of a small 20-ish minute event catered to their Japanese partners. And we got to see quite a few JRPGs in my opinion. So before we get into each one, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, like the video, and share it with a buddy or two. Starting the event, Sony came out with Tekken 8. In the trailer, we got to see a father-son battle, which was pretty cool. I mean, it's Tekken. Tekken is always a hit. After Tekken, they started covering a lot of the VR stuff. I'm not really going to touch up too much on the VR games here, but if you want to see them, I'll leave links in the description below for both the event and the individual trailers if you want to take a look at those. After some of the VR stuff, they showed Like a Dragon Ishin, if I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But I think it's Ishin. And apparently this is like another one of those Yakuza games that was tucked away and they actually had to remake it in order to release it. Those of you that are fans of the Yakuza series are going to be real happy that there's another entry here. At one point, Game Pass had all the Yakuza games on there, starting with, I think it was Zero or Kiwami. I'm not sure. I don't even know which one is the first one. I was planning on looking it up. Anyway, the point is that I was planning on playing each and every one all the way up to Like a Dragon. And then they started taking them out, and then some came in, some came out. I don't know. It's a whole big mess. I think at this point I sort of missed the Yakuza bandwagon. But who knows? Maybe in the future I'll get into it. There's another game called Stellar Blade that it used to be called Project Eve. I guess it got its name updated, but it did look pretty cool. I got some Bayonetta vibes, but at the same time, like Scarlet Nexus mixed with a little bit of Phantasy Star Online 2. It kind of just looked like another JRPG with updated graphics, but it did look cool. After that, we got the Rise of Ronin. Now, that one did look pretty cool. It caught my interest. It sort of looks like a Ghost of Tsushima sort of type of game, and unfortunately, it's gonna draw those type of comparisons. I hope it doesn't fall in the shadow of Ghost of Tsushima and it's good enough to stand on its own, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. We also got a trailer for the new Hogwarts game that's coming out, I think in February. I can't remember the exact date, but it's coming out next year, and you're going to be able to create your own wizard, which is kind of cool, and learn all kinds of spells and stuff. So we'll see how that game comes out. There was also some hardware revealed. They showed us a new dual sense controller with the two wolves from the God of War Ragnarok logo that we've seen around. So up to this point, the state of play was just okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. There were definitely a few things in there that are pretty interesting. The controller was pretty cool. But then Sony decided to continue with the God of War hype, and they showed us an extended trailer of a previous teaser that we've seen before with Fenrir. Man, this trailer was amazing, but I gotta be honest with you, I kind of wish that they didn't give it to us, because I have a feeling that they're also gonna have a state of play when Ragnarok comes closer to release, and they're going to show us even more stuff then, and that's not what I want. I'm already sold on the game. I'm definitely going to get it, and showing me more stuff, it's sort of a little bit into spoiler territory, and I want to stay away from that because I want to take in the game as fresh and as open-minded as possible, and not have seen some of the things, cutscenes or anything like that before playing it. And again, the trailer was amazing, but we did sort of give away a couple things that I wasn't too happy about. But I don't want to get too in-depth about it, but this is why it's sort of a little bit bittersweet for me. Again, trailer was amazing. It's if you ever played the other God of War, the one from 2018 on the PS4, that game just left me wanting more. And this seems like it's more, exactly what I want. Atreus is a little older. Looks like they're in a little bit of a conflict and some other stuff. And I sort of would have expected that type of stuff anyway, just because of the way the first God of War, or the fourth entry of the God of War series, played out in 2018. But it was just stuff that I don't know if I necessarily needed to see, at least right now. Or don't give me a state of play then. But knowing Sony, they did it for Ghost of Tsushima, they did it for The Last of Us 2, they did it for Horizon Forbidden West. They're definitely most likely going to do another state of play right before. Oh, they did it for Deathloop. Deathloop was one that they sort of did the same thing like what we're seeing now, where they gave us trailers and teasers, and every event that they had, it was like Deathloop trailer this, Deathloop trailer that, more explanation, more, diving into the world and all that kind of stuff. And before the game launched, it was like, okay, we've seen enough, and the more you show, the less interested I'm going to be. Now, I don't expect that with God of War Ragnarok. The interest level is through the roof, right? Of course, it should be, but I don't want to see any more. I don't want anything to get spoiled. I can't speak right now. I don't want anything to get spoiled. I just want to play the game when it comes out. And it's not even that far. We're talking about 2 months from now. But anyway, that was the State of Play event. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and let's talk about it. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram is Tech Control Media. If you like this type of content, subscribe for more.